One hot May afternoon, 21-year-old bodyboarder Charles Barbosa arrived at the popular Boa Viagem beach. He paddled out to catch a mounting swell, taking advantage of the few good waves the sea had to offer.
Something told me to leave. A kind of light came to me, telling me to get out, but it wasn't possible.
A strong current caught him and carried him further out. Then suddenly, Charles was forced under by a formidable foe. His right leg locked in the jaws of his aggressor. He struggled and finally managed to break free. The predator then turned, and the two met face to face. No one on the beach could see the battle ensuing below the waves, but surfers out on the water noticed the frenzy and immediately headed to shore. Charles was now abandoned and left to fight alone. He punched with his right hand, but the agile attacker slammed its jaws shut, piercing through bone, and with a single bite, ripped off his hand. Charles struck again with his left hand, but this too was taken by the predator. Both hands were now completely severed, and only then did the culprit disappear. One July afternoon, surfer Mario Carneiro was scanning the horizon, but not for sharks. He was searching for the perfect set, like other surfers who were defying the ban. It was nearing the end of the day, and Mario knew that if he didn't move soon, he'd miss his chance. Uneven waves made it difficult for him to get into position. Then, as he waited for a wave, Mario noticed a massive shadow approaching him with speed. Instinctively, he lay flat and pulled his limbs from the water. The hunter revealed itself, then sank down under his board, sizing him up in one pass. As the shark doubled back, Mario braced for impact, with only a thin layer of fiberglass separating him from certain death. When the shark struck, he leapt off the board. The attacker ripped into his surfboard, but got only a mouthful of fiberglass. The shark swallowed the man-made morsel, and Mario reclaimed his board. But the aggressor was relentless. It returned, nudging at the surfboard with its giant head. Then, suddenly, it disappeared into the murky sea. Mario desperately searched for the shark, knowing that if it assaulted him from below, he'd have no chance of survival. He tapped the water with his hand, trying to lure the shark out of hiding. But his strategy backfired. A mouthful of menacing teeth seized his right hand and pulled him into the water. Trapped beneath the surface, Mario then made the ultimate sacrifice. Using the saw-like teeth of the shark, he sliced off his own forearm. The predator disappeared into the depths with Mario's hand. Somehow, Mario managed to get back onto his board. Miraculously, a small wave planted him just a few meters from shore, and he stumbled onto the sand. His prayers were heard, and Mario survived his terrifying ordeal. Then, without warning, Eduardo was pulled under. A sharp pain penetrated his lower body. In a matter of seconds, the attack was over, but the predator departed with Eduardo's left leg. He struggled for air at the surface, and lifeguards on shore saw his flailing limbs in the distance. A rescue team immediately set off. It discovered Eduardo still alive.
Every time the great white thrashes, his razor-sharp teeth get closer and closer.
Shark goes that way, they both move this way. Shark comes that way, they go back here. You know, they're on the bottom, they're lying on their back, but they sort of move around.
Suddenly, Jerry loses his air supply. It's now or never. Escape or drown.
As the shark went up again, he stood up next to it, and he sort of put his hands out and pushed the shark down. And then Jerry took his chance, and he went out the same windows that the shark came in.
Jerry makes it to the surface, but Peter is still trapped by the shark. He's also lost his regulator, and he's running out of oxygen.
And then there was the other guy's turn.
Just as the shark moves in to take his first bite, it bumps Peter right here, and that saves his life.
And then I think it hit him in the butt, and then he just slipped out the cage.
He was just waiting for the opportunity. And when she stopped thrashing around like that, I just had enough, and I shot out.
The bull shark eats a lot of different things, and it's going to test a lot of things. And the way it tests things is it bites.
A bull shark suddenly takes interest in Ritter's calf, ripping muscle from bone.
Captured the moment when a great white struck.
Oh my God. Cut his leg off. It took her leg off. It took it off. It's gone.
By the time the camera finished recording, Heather Boswell had suffered not one, but 2 bites from a great white. The footage is by far the most detailed record of a great white attack.
I turned around and I saw his dorsal fin. It was huge, you know, it was kind of towering over me in the water. And that...
Like got stuck in my leg rope, and I like instantly just jumped like away, and then it just kept coming at my board, and I just was like kicking and screaming, and wow.
See some teeth? You get some teeth?
I just saw fins. I didn't see the teeth. I was waiting for the teeth to come at me as I was swimming. I was like, ah!
Did you get